Okay, I used to hold a full management
Mm.
position, but I'm currently looking for a different type of work arrangement, part-time or freelance. But I'm not given that opportunity as I've been told that I'm either overly qualified or not suitable. So how can I convince employers that I'm serious about the job?
This is an always
Good.
interesting one because it's
Yeah.
funny, right? You always tell I'm underqualified, and then I can also be overqualified. So, okay. My suggestion for this is again same thing. Ask yourself, why do employers think this way? Why are they worried that someone overqualified does not? Why would they not want to consider someone overqualified? Two fundamental reasons. Firstly, the idea that actually three. The first one is that perhaps you may ask for a salary range that I cannot afford. Okay, and I think you know this. If you are looking for a slightly different type of work arrangement, you're already mentally prepared that it won't be the exact same as your full-time role, right? So we all know that. But the employer does not know that. They may think that you come in, going to ask for the same thing again. That's one thing. Second thing is longevity. They're very, very worried sometimes that if you come in, after a while, you find the job is too boring for you, you think the job is beneath you, you want to leave. So this is their fear, right? And the third thing is sometimes they feel that maybe you're coming in to try out, and it's like a trial for you, and then you want to exit. So these are the fundamental fears behind why they block and say, okay, let's not even give this a try, right? So again, same thing, you have to ask yourself, in my resume, in my cover letters, in my ways of communicating to the employer, have I kind of answered what they're really afraid about? And if they're afraid about this, have I, in my career summary, for example, mentioned just a very simple line, looking for a change in career direction, wanting to do more part-time or freelance roles in order to learn new things. So the idea that I'm still learning, but I'm looking at a different type of role. And again, you can change it for every role that you apply for. Okay. And I think when you write that down, they start to realize that you've managed your own expectations already. You know why you are coming for this. A lot of times as an employer, we don't always know, right? We see these things, just yes, we assume these things. And then another thing is sometimes if in this case, for example, if your last round is a full-time role, you're going into a part-time role, and then they ask you to state your expected salary. It may not be a bad idea to say expected salary, negotiable, bracket, since this is a part-time role or freelance role. Again, you're communicating the point. I understand that it won't be exactly the same as a full-time role. So they know that you know, and they're like, okay, I can call you in for a discussion. I'm not wasting your time and my time. So that's really one of the biggest reason why they won't do it. Right, and again, longevity. So how you communicate that this is your passion, you really want to join this firm because you see something valuable in this job or in this firm. That is in the cover letter. Yeah. So those are the two tools that you might want to work on if you're trying to answer this question. Farisa, anything to add?
Yeah, okay, then for me, right, the way I look at it from a program application perspective of what government support can provide for this particular individual is number one, you can consider career trial. If you are from what I see that you are leaving your full-time job and you're looking for different opportunities elsewhere outside what your industry could be, career trial could be one of the areas where you develop the experience and expertise first, and then from there when you go and use it as a springboard for you to get that job that you want, whatever your requirements are, your work arrangement. And then separately also, if you really feel that, hey, who can help me in this area? Another area I would suggest is have a conversation with a career coach, because perhaps what you're not looking for is a type of work arrangement. What you're probably looking for is a different work that maybe you want to experience something different completely. You just bored your current job or your current industry. You just want to go different sector, but the way you look at it is, oh, I'm so sick of my work. I just want to work part-time. I don't want to do all this hassle anymore. So sometimes you need someone to help you understand yourself, and I would say professional advice again would be a better person for you to get this, because it seems to me that when this example is given, overly qualified or not suitable, I stand to question, is it because work arrangement is the issue, or there's a different issue that is that being raised over here? So career advisory is one of the areas I would recommend for this particular individual.
Yeah. Actually, to add on to that point, I really recommend seeing a career coach, because every one of us has very different career history. So even though here we're sharing, these are very broad strokes at the end of the day. All of you will bring something different to the table. All of you will be able to offer something different to the employers that you want to go for. So it is very useful to have someone to sit with you and identify these things, and then make your whole job search process more targeted and your job application more targeted. Actually, the more targeted you are, the better you tend to be honest. So I mean, do consider that as well. Yeah. Yeah, Grace, I hope that helps. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's about the time that we have. Okay, thanks Fariza, Shirley for addressing these questions that our audience have actually put across to us.